So continuing on this series of QUILGE is OP. Today over on my third account, yes, I have 3 accounts now, we're going to be taking a max transcended QUILGE into the very hard guild quest and see how he does perform by himself. This will also serve as our first time playing guild quest on this account, so we're going to go from no score to a potentially high score. Let's check it out. All right, so jumping into it, let's have a look at our QUILGE, right? So he is max transcended. We actually showcased him on the channel a few weeks back, maybe a few months back at this point. He's actually approaching 2 months old, which is kind of crazy to think about. But he is max transcended with 500 additional SP, full stamina, and damage to drained enemies as bonus abilities. No need to give weakened defense here, since we're the only one doing damage. 20% more damage at any given boss is significantly better here. We're going with the most optimal build, a T-set, fortification pill, a Ronka sticker, and then the links include a bit of recharge, full stamina. This account is still somewhat newish, so I don't have access to a lot of links. We're working with what we got here, but these 3 in particular are giving me close to 1,200 SP, which is definitely noteworthy. We're only using 1 character here, so any extra stat increase that we can get, we're going to take. Let's jump into it. All right. Wonderwise is first up. Wonderwise is going to be our first victim, right? so we're already inflicting a status on him. And look at the damage output. With 3 strong attacks, we're already into the second phase. We're immune to every stat summon. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here, since, you know, we do have the freeze balls. But hopefully the... Okay, yeah, so the No, never mind. I was about to say, if the SP boost wore off against one boss, it might slow down the run just a tad bit. But no, we got the SP boost right back. Already onto the third boss, and we have 45 seconds to spare. This is what my usual clear time would look like, and we missed a strong attack there. My usual clear time would look like this when using a full team of max transcended characters on any other week. We're now into the 4th boss. I guess in this case, we'll save the soul bomb for the final boss. I did just notice in the top left, we had 60% extra damage from the rampage skill. Nice to know how much we can actually build that up. Going into the final boss with 20 seconds left. QUILGE is insane. 1 character. I didn't think we'd be at this point. Like, I know, we all know QUILGE is OP. It's in his name. Look at this. 19 seconds left. 1 character. 1 character. 19 seconds left. Oh my. That has yet to be done in any other Guild Quest week. A 5-5 Macy was not soloing Guild Quest by herself. A 5-5 Bruno was not soloing Guild Quest by himself, but QUILGE is single-handedly taking down this entire Guild Quest. So I guess for those that want to focus on the Aaroniero Guild Quest, having QUILGE or just QUILGE duped out, it's probably the best thing you can do. Like, look at this. This account is like less than like, what, 3 months old? It's our first time doing Guild Quest, and we beat it for... We beat it with 1 character. This is insane. It's so easy. Let's do it again. I gotta say though, and I've been saying it to be fair, is that the more I play with this character, the more he impresses me. Generally, like this character, we all know was insane to begin with. Frenzy +2, SP boost with the rampage skill, more damage to drain, insane set of strong attacks. Someone best said it. He's a modern day Aizen. And Aizen, 6th anniversary by the way, is still a great character. But QUILGE is just Aizen done better. And he don't even have 2 stat summons. Now, that run was a bit slow there because we had a no SP boost, but we got it right now, so it's not too bad. Let's just stay away. Keep our distance. We don't even need long stride. But I will say, it does make me happy as a QUILGE fan that we are able to do stuff like this with this character. This is what I want to expect with someone like Esnot, because we waited for these characters for years. We've been waiting for a lot of characters, to be fair, for many, many years. But QUILGE and Esnot in particular, they've been in the game since like 2019, when the 1000-Year Blood Oath story mode was out. We got teased with their character models, thinking they would come sometime soon, and they never did. It was only until obviously this year, 2023, QUILGE came out less than 2 months ago, and we just somehow got a new personal best. This, for the record, is only 10 seconds slower than a team with 3 transcended characters. I have a 1-5 QUILGE, and then a max transcended NAD character, and a secondary boost character, and I'm getting 30 seconds remaining. QUILGE is just doing it by himself. Could you imagine, though, if this character had 2 killers? That would have been insane. A bit too insane, if I'm being honest. And to be fair, even with the damage output that we have now, we're only using just him, by the way. If he had Sharpshooter, he could have potentially been able to be used in the range skill quest week. Obviously, his damage would have been cut in half, but we're already beating the quest by ourselves. If we had 2 good support characters, side characters to help us out, I think that would have been enough. It would have been even more insane. With that said, though, I think this one's a bit slower, but it's still, like, super fast to begin with anyway. SA2 goes down. It's just so sad. Oh, we just got absolutely laser beams. How was that mob more of a threat than the actual boss? All right, then, so rewinding that, let's just do that once more. A bit embarrassing. I can't believe a max transcended QUILGE dares to think about dying to a random mob, which, for the record, did actually one-shot us. We're using a max transcended character, and he one-shots like that. That's crazy in and of itself. Now, in this case, unfortunately, our damage is a tad bit low, This is the few times it will be on the lower side, since again, we didn't have the SP boost, right? And when there's only one enemy you're going against, sometimes it's going to take a few extra seconds to get these status ailment. Let's dodge out the way. Hit it with that SA1. Mila Rose goes down super quick. She is a main character after all. It's expected. Somehow we got hit. It don't matter. We're back at full stamina. SA2 goes down. Nelly's trapped in a vortex. Let's finish up with the SA1. We didn't even need to. Now all we got to do is use the Sword Bomb. Which again, I love the Sword Bomb. So let's play it out fully. Really cool that we get to see an attack that he tried to do in the anime, but unfortunately got stopped by Ion. Not in BBS though. Ion doesn't exist. He does. He's a familiar. He's a cutie patootie. But who isn't a cutie patootie, and it's actually terrifying? Leo P. We have QUILGE, and we just got another personal best. You love to see it. Look at that, boys. We're moving up on the ranks. We went up 2 ranks. We'll take it. But yeah, with that said, lads, I guess that's the video for today. Just a quick demonstration of QUILGE, the only character in the game as of right now that we can attempt with. The only character at 5 out of 5 that can actually beat GuildQuest by themselves. Obviously, it takes an overpowered character like QUILGE to actually do that. Not every character is going to be able to do this, but I am very curious to see if Yachi Unohana can also pull it off. But I know many people out there are struggling. Even myself, I'm struggling on certain weeks, right? Some GuildQuest weeks are going to be harder than the others because the character options just aren't there. You know, before the GuildQuest came out, I didn't even know if it would be even beatable. But here we are, 2 weeks later, we're beating it with 1 character. That's QUILGE for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.